You're the one who lives in party. You're the one who breathes the air. You're the one whose blood is pumping. You're the one that's everywhere. You're the one who lives in party. You're the one behind the eyes. You're the one who lives in party. Now it's time to materialize.
Hey internet, it's Dylan. How you doing? This is Can's Future Days. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. It's a great place to start if you want to get into Can or Con. Um, it's the most digestible out of all of their stuff. It's smooth and it's got freaky parts, but not as much as the rest of their music. So it's a great place to start if you want to kind of ease in. Um, Overall, the album it's like being on a train. It's like there's always this constant rhythm going, but you're kind of looking out the window, and all of this scenery is changing while you're still kind of this like constant movement, and that's definitely what this album feels like. It feels less like a bunch of songs, and it feels more like this ride you go on. So yeah, Can Future Days.
Hey guys, I'm Josh, down here in San Diego, and I'm going to show you some of my records. Alright, first off, we got Miles Davis on the corner. This is an exceptional record. Not really the first one you think of when you think of Miles Davis. It's, I think, 72, and it kind of touches on more of the funky jazz fusion side of things. But something I really like about this record is the guitars and the trumpet don't really sound like guitars and trumpets do. They kind of sound like little conversations, like you're walking down the street and you're hearing a bunch of people talk, like coming out of you from all corners. Black Satin is probably my favorite song on this album. Just what it achieves texturally and rhythmically is so unique and something like I haven't heard since or prior to. It's just really cool. Love this album. Yeah. Next up, Smile, Beach Boys. I've always loved the Beach Boys. Over quarantine, I've kind of been dissecting Brian Wilson's songwriting and learning his chord structures and like to the best of my ability because they're really hard. And he's by far one of my favorite songwriters. Just the way, I don't know, he creates mini orchestral pieces in pop songs, and it's freaking incredible. Surf's Up especially is just a masterpiece. Yeah, Smile. And my girlfriend Angela gave this to me for my birthday last year, so it's extra special. Thanks, Angela. And last but not least, Funkadelic, Maggot Brain. I heard a story, I don't know if this is 100% true, but about the first song, which is Maggot Brain, the title track. I heard that George Clinton told the guitarist before he played it, he said, imagine finding out that your mother has just passed away. And then you then find out that the news was false, which is kind of a strange thing to tell someone when they're about to do a guitar solo. But it kind of makes sense just how like heartbreaking and soulful and expressive it is. It kind of has this feeling of sad but confused, like, I don't know, it's very expressive. Some good wah-wah. I love some good wah-wah. Yeah, Maggot Brain. And yeah, here's just a few of my favorite records. Thanks, Rough Trade.
Hi, I'm Pickle from Frankie and the Witch Fingers, and this is my favorite record, Alice Coltrane, Journey in Satchitananda. She is a harp player. She's also a pianist. She was also the wife of John Coltrane, but she's an amazing musician in her own right and recorded so many solo albums. I believe this is her 4th solo album. It was inspired by her faith and her guru, Swami Satchitananda. She was very influenced by spirituality and eventually went on to work in an ashram. But this record is gorgeous, it's beautiful. Her harp playing is transcendent. The bass playing, upright bass, is amazing. I love the tone, I love the way you can hear the room. The songs itself really transport you. They use a lot of world instruments like an oud and a tambura, which are like string instruments, and they make you feel like you're on a trip down the Nile in a boat, or you're traveling through the deserts. It's so beautiful, and highly recommend listening to it if you're in an altered state or meditating. But enjoy Alice Coltrane, Journey in Satchidananda. Just absolutely transformational record.
1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! That just keeps getting better and better. I'll tell you that right now, straight up and down. You know what I mean? What's that? No, it's coming through strong in the cans. The tone is good. It's good tone. It's strong. Yeah, it's coming through strong. I don't know if we'll have time. Maybe. We'll see about it. We'll see about that. Terry, let's take 5. Let's take 5. I'll get back to you in a second. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you. I'm Shauna Star, drummer Frankie and the Wish Fingers, coming to you tonight from beautiful Santa Barbara, California. And I'm here tonight to share with you a few albums that have meant a lot to me over the years, and hopefully they'll mean a lot to you when I share them with you. Let's get into it. Right off the bat, we have the debut album by Georges Benjour from 1963. This is a phenomenal record if you're a fan of music and sound. It is a record that I came across and got me into his career, into the world of Brazilian music. It's just one of those. It's timeless. The title, or the first track on the record, Mas Que Nada, is just breathtaking. His dulcet tones, kidding me? Smooth, it's rich. I mean, it's the kind of record you put on, you get the kids in the tub, okay, pop up in a bottle of rosé, you and the hubby head outside on the veranda, and you drinking that sunset. It's one of those records that's gonna get you there, you know. Whether or not you have kids or a bottle of wine or a veranda, it's gonna make you feel like you do. So I recommend checking it out. Number 2, we've got the album Christofferson by Chris Christofferson from 1970. Chris is a phenomenal songwriter. He's a legend, country music world. And I've taken so much inspiration as a songwriter, as a musician, from this record and from Chris and his career. And there's just so many hits and classics on here. The sleeve is falling apart, but that's part of the charm, you know what I mean? Antiques. You've got Me and Bobby McGee. You've got Other Side of Nowhere. Just phenomenal record. It's one of those records that just makes you start to think what life's all about when you listen to it. I recommend it. Finally, we have here the album Luxury Liner by the incomparable Emmylou Harris. It's from 1977. Emmylou is she's so sweet. Sweet Emmylou. You know what I mean? Just look at that face. I'm sorry. You're going to turn this down? You're going to turn that face down in this economy with those shoes? I think not. She's a queen. She's the Tulsa Queen, legally. It's a fact. The song Tulsa Queen on this record is one of my personal favorites by her ever. And there's just so many hits. She covers Townes Van Zandt, Pancho and Lefty. She covers Chuck Berry on here, C'est La Vie. It's a wonderful record that it brings the sweetest memories and the greatest joy as soon as it hits your eardrums. And it's brought me a lot of joy over the years, and hopefully it'll bring a lot to you if you check it out. So hope you take some time. That's going to do it for all of us. I'd like to say thank you to Rough Trade, and for you, the viewers, anyone who's watching, if there is anyone, and if you're there, I want you to know it's going to be okay, probably. It's been a weird year and a weird time for all of us, so stay safe, wash your hands. Stay safe and wash your hands. It's the best advice I can give, and wishing you the best, and hope to see y'all real soon.